Good now. Who do we have here? Good now, Anna and Christine. And who else is here? Joelle. Or is it Joel? Good now, Serena, Arinda, Tiffany. Good now, Deanne. Good now, Ty. Good now, John. Good now, Francesca. Who else do we have here? And good now to those in private mode. Welcome to anyone who is new. Do I see Jerry Joe up there? Good now, Robin. I only have met one other person whose name is spelled like that, Robin. And she's in Canada. Good now, Ursula. I think it's so cool. I wouldn't have thought to spell it that way. The creativity. Good now, Rhonda. Good now, Dana. Who else has popped in? Look at that key cat from Anna. I love it. Good now, Bonnie. Who else is here? How's everyone feeling this now moment? Good now, Hannah. Feeling nourished? I love it. Who else is here? Good now, Lolo. Good now, Caitlin, Pam, and George. Tiffany says, feeling a bit overwhelmed with work and my son's back to school transition. Yeah, I can imagine that being a stressful time. Good now, Shaq. Take some breaths, and I hope this morning will nourish you, my love. I love that, y'all. Oh, thank you, Dana, for loving on Tiffany. Dana says, "Hang in there, Tiffany." Yeah, that is tough. You go for a month or two. It's like switching from night shift to day shift. It's like it is a huge transition. Good now, Jamila. All right, we're actually at the 3-minute mark, so let us get started. Is anyone new here? If so, we need to make sure we love on you. And do we have any teachers? I know we have Caitlin, she's a teacher. So please check her out. You're new. Good now, John. Welcome, welcome. Good now, Beverly. Good now, Audrey. Thank you, Pam, for loving on John. Thank you, Lauren. Good now, love. Thank you, Jerry Joe, for loving on John. Good now, Joy. Lisa, good now from the West Central Indiana. Nice. Thank you, Arinda, for loving on John. I love it. You guys are the best. Good now, Neek. We were waiting on you. We couldn't get started yet. Awesome. All right. Thank you. Welcome, John. I'm glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Thank you, Dana, for loving on John. Awesome sauce. I'm going to put this card here because I'll also refer to the group a little bit later. All right, loves. For those joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. As always, I am thrilled, honored, and grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time in this very sacred self-care moment with me, and you've allowed me to spend mine with you. So thank you. I do not take that lightly. Let's see. Yeah, Nick, now the meditation party can get started for sure. Crochet circle at 11. Thank you. Everyone is invited. We just hang and chat. Yep. If you need some bubbly energy in the middle of your morning, Caitlin's Live is the place to be. Cicadas and crickets are still, I love that. Thank you, Fred, for loving on John, and good now, John, Fred. John says, thank you all. First time here, good now, Lisa. Welcome. Thank you, Pam, for loving on Lisa. I love it. I love seeing new fam join. Awesome sauce. Welcome, Lisa. Good now, love. Thank you, Fred, for loving on Lisa. I appreciate y'all for loving on new folks and letting them know that they are welcome to the family. The Lettuce fam. All right. For those joining for the first time, thank you, Audrey and Arinda and Anna, for loving on Lisa. For those joining for the first time, we like to read a card from a deck before we hop into meditation. We are almost at the end of the Language of Letting Go deck. So there are only 4 cards left. I'm not going to try to shuffle this. Thank you, Deanne, for loving on Lisa. And thank you, Serena. She says, hello and good now to friends new and familiar. Much love. Thank you. Good now, Poonam. And thank you, George, for loving on Lisa and John. Thank you, Dan. Card number 1. Thank you, Lauren. For you do. I love that, Lisa. Have you read the book? Thank you, Lauren, for loving on Lisa and John. Caitlin says, awesome sauce. I'll have to say that in my accent for you, Nicole. Yes, please. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Lisa says she loves the deck. Joy, I'm sorry. Deanne, she already she beat you to it because I was like, I'm gonna have y'all say a number, but she said number 1 today. This has been a good deck. I still recall the heavy one. I appreciate this one. Good. Yeah, me too. Right, the other deck. Yeah. Thank you, Jamila. Let's see. Thank you, Poonam, for loving on Lisa and John. I was too slow. Hey, it's okay. It's early. Jerry Joe says he agrees. Thank you all for being so welcoming. Of course. Yep. You are always at risk of being loved on and supported when you come join my space. Good now, Sunny. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, I need to reach out to Sunny. Good luck, Pam, says Tiffany. And welcome in, John and Lisa. We're glad you're joining us. Thank you, Beverly. All right. Staying neutral is today's card. Staying neutral. Today, I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. Stay in your lane. That's what I'm hearing. Good now, Donnell. I'm glad you love it. Staying neutral. This could even mean the arguments and conversations people are having with themselves. Like, you know what? You got this. This is so fitting for me today. Good, Tiffany. I'm glad. That can create overwhelm too if you're like trying to help someone that is not ready to be helped, especially when I watch someone fight their lower self. Exactly, Donnell. Exactly. Today, I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships, even the ones within themselves. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. Won't he do it? Yes. Serena says, dang this deck. You sure it's not new deck day? Did that hurt, Serena? I'm sure we have 3 more days. Jerry Joe says, not sure I can get on board with this. Ooh, I'd love to hear your thoughts. There have been times I've said, why didn't you say something? But have you also come to the conclusion that having said something may not have made a difference? It could have. Now, this is not like always, right? This is being able to discern when it's worth your energy and time to intervene or share. But also the student has to be ready to hear you. So, all that. Poonam says, this is a good continuation of message since yesterday, I believe. You should accept the change by being, where you at? Being neutral, by not getting too affected with the change. I like that too, Poonam. Perfect message to begin the day, says Neek. I love it. Thank you. George says, stay in your lane. I've also heard stay in your own hula hoop. That is so interesting. I've never heard that. I like that. Thank you, George. Joy says, yes, save your energy for you. It's a delicate line if you love, for sure, Jojo. Love the other. Yep, it is. It's also trusting that they still have to be ready. But you can still plant the seed for sure as well. Donnell's laughing a little bit. Serena. Being the observer. Jamila says, being the observer even of yourself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Fred says, sometimes just listen to them, then offer advice. Yes, thank you, Fred. Jamila says, George, staying in your own hula hoop is hard enough. I know, right? That's true. I am not good at hula hoop. Can you please read the card one more time? Of course, Pam. Let me just catch up on the rest of the chat. Sometimes folks gotta learn their own lessons without intervention, for sure. Joy says, yes, that was what I meant. Save energy. Awesome. Donnell says, I don't hear, let me see, don't speak up. I hear, don't fight once you've said your piece or peace. Yeah. Thank you, Donnell. Jerry Joe says, agree, Jamila, if you subscribe it for yourself too, that feels too lonely. I'd love to hear more about that, Jerry Joe. Very loving space. Thank you, Dan. We might have to carry this conversation into Free Flow Friday. Protect your peace at all costs. Thank you. Joanne says, can you repeat what you're saying about would it have made a difference if we said something? Yes, if I can remember exactly where I was going with that. Sometimes spirit just speaks through me, so I don't even always remember what I say. I hear it when it's, when my subconscious also needs to hear it. Can always ask, give me 1 second, Joanne. I just want to catch up on a chat. Can always ask, would you like my opinion on this? And respecting their answer. Thank you, Dana. You are so true. So, yes, Lisa, right? Made a difference if we... Okay, yes. I was saying, usually if you're having this challenge, whether you should say something or not, is because it's someone you care about, right? And so if you care about them, that means you know them pretty well. And if they're ready to receive, or if what you're saying is going to land in any kind of way, land as a seed being planted, land as in an epiphany for them, or if it's not going to land at all. So it's like, do you want to spend the time right now? This lesson will come up again. If they're not learning it in this moment, this lesson will come up again. And maybe that next time is the opportunity for you to share your opinion or perspective or experience. So that's kind of what I was getting at, Joanne. It's just understanding who you're dealing with, and is it time to have that conversation with them, or is it something that they still need to kind of sit with for a little bit, or stir in, or whatever. So that's kind of where I was going with that. Oh, Pam asked me to read it again. Staying neutral, and of course, Pam, it'll be in the group, so you're welcome, Joanne. And for those who are new here, I always post a card in the group. Did I post yesterday's card? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was like, because I did it later instead of like right after the meditation, so I kind of it got me out of my norm. So I posted in the group that I have here on IT, which if the easiest way to find it is if you go to my profile here, so I'll put the card here, and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see Antara Mastery World Peace Through Inner Peace. That's my group. I see a new face. Good now, Z. And who else? Good now, Milda. Welcome back, love. Good now, Rochelle. Good now, Patty. All right, so rereading the card. Thank you, Beverly. Rereading the card. Today, I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. Stay in your own hula hoop, as George says. Stay in your own lane. All right. That card was a doozy as well. What shall we do with this deck at the end? I feel like I know Patty had said something. It's like, what challenge have you thought about with this deck? I don't know. I'm open to ideas if it's been a really, if you think this will be even more beneficial to share with peace is my priority. I love that, Lauren. With more of IT family. Jamila says, staying neutral. Today, I will refuse to jump in the middle of others' affairs and relationships. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Sometimes I like to sit back and watch life unfold. I mean, especially me as projector energy, it's sometimes best. Because I won't be heard anyway. So, all right. Lauren, me too, yeah. The older you get, the more you're like, I'm just not. So, all right, loves. Thank you, Pam, for getting your lettuce out. I'm gonna pause Zen music. For those joining for the first time, I practice. Well, actually, I keep going since I'm still talking. Thank you, Sunny, for getting your lettuce out. I practice Transcendental Meditation. I started this meditating live because I want you to continue meditating, and so I was hoping that me showing up consistently, at least Monday through Friday, that it inspires you, motivates you, or encourages you to stay consistent in your practice, whatever form of practice you choose. Just because I know that that's when you get the best benefit from your practice. So that's why we're here every day. Thank you, Jerry Joe, for getting your lettuce out. And Lauren, and then I missed some. I wear a t-shirt that says that every week. I love it. Poonam says, not sure if it's okay to speak when someone asks opinion on a third person. I feel discomfort in that situation. Maybe we can elaborate this later in free flow. Yes, Poonam, we absolutely can. Please do bring that back up. Thank you, Lauren, for getting your lettuce out, and Jamila for getting your lettuce out. So let me get the timer going. I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, Red, for getting your lettuce out. Apparently, my music was ready for us to meditate as well because I didn't pause it this time. I think my arm hit it. So, all right. Let us meditate. Thank you, Poonam, for getting your lettuce out. I got the timer going. 20 minutes, 22 minutes on the clock so that I can come out easily and nicely and ready to play the bowl for you without being in a stupor. All right, loves. Happy meditation. I will see you. Good now, Cien. I will see you on the other side. If you haven't already, go ahead and open your eyes. I hope this was a good sit. I don't know if y'all even heard me. Was I on mute? Did y'all hear me play the bowl? Or no? I thought I hit unmute. Okay, good. This system has two ways of me muting and unmuting, and I never know. You thought I fell off? Inspiring being up so early, Lori. No, let's see. Let me get caught up. Oh, thank you, Nancy, for the donation. Good now, Matt. Welcome. Matt's another amazing teacher here. Sorry, my water just coming up. All right, Cian, Karen. Good now, Karen. Good now, Cassidy, KD. I drink water and it's just like burping all over the place. Good now. So awesome. Good now, Jeremy. My goodness. It is Friday. Who else have I missed? Good now, Bea. Sunny, Pam, Free Flow Friday, yes. In 18 minutes. John says I was focused for about 10 minutes and then my mind went everywhere. It happens, John. We can talk through that if you're available for Free Flow Friday. Bring the conversation. We'll be back here at 6:30. Serena says, but yeah, yes, I was out, slept through my alarm, and woke up looking for you all. Thanks for thinking of me. Was that yesterday, Serena? Deanne says that was a bit challenging and made it to the bowl. Good now. Awesome. Hey. Robin says, grateful and grounded. Thanks for the fabulous vibes. Oh, you're so welcome. Let's see. What else? Jerry Joe says that card fired me up. My heart was pounding in my chest. I had to eventually burn it in my imagination. That was an unexpected and unpleasant, but very cool. Thanks for that one, Teach. I like curveballs. Good. You're welcome. Plot twist. Your comment stopped? No, they didn't, Pam. Lauren says good now to Matt. John says, I'll continue working at mentally cleansing. No need, John. The mind going everywhere is normal. And we've had this conversation before. It's just you find what you want to focus on. Usually with people will do breath if you're not a TM meditator. So once you notice your mind has gone all over the place, you celebrate that awareness and then bring your attention back to your breath. That's one of the easiest ways to bring that back, and eventually your mind starts to realize, oh, John is in control instead of me. Ty says, I didn't even hear the bowl. Great sit. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know, like I was like, did I fully unmute? But Bella says she heard it, so that was the longest sit ever, Jamila. I mean, I did add the 2 minutes so that I had the opportunity, because when I was doing it the 20 minutes, and then trying to come out right into playing the bowl, it wasn't good. So I try not to, I was like, let me do TM the way it's supposed to be done, because at the end of the 20 minutes, you sit for 2 minutes to allow your body to transition back into waking state without being like jolted. And so that's why I added the 2 minutes. Yes, Pam, see you in a bit. Bea says, John, I have a whole jukebox in my head. Beverly says, thanks so much. That was lovely. I'm glad. Thank you for reading them. I didn't see others you were reading. Oh, you're welcome, Pam. And Serena says, yes, yesterday. So grateful for this daily sit. Jerry Joe, I will be working through this card for a hot minute. I feel you. Jamila says, did you... oh, yeah, tap the screen. Yeah, that happens. Ursula says, very distracted today. It was still good to sit with you all. Off I go into my London day. Have a beautiful weekend. See you Monday. Big love. Thank you, Ursula. Enjoy your London weekend. Arinda says, I enjoyed the sit. I am so glad. Jerry Joe says, Serena, feel you. Bea says, I just had to log back in as well, Pam. Thank you so much, Deanne, for your donation. I truly appreciate it. Lauren says, wonderful sit. Jamila says, do the messages disappear or did you tap the screen? Yeah, it will. I've noticed that recently. Have a beautiful weekend, Ursula, from Serena. Always a pleasure. Let's see. All right, Jerry Joe. Thank you so much, Lauren, for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for helping each other out also with the screen. I appreciate that. All right, loves. As always, thank you so much for showing up for you, because in so doing, you are showing up for the world, and I can ask for nothing more. May you all create the most amazing... Gotta remember, I'm not always IT. Thank you, Jamila, same. May you all create the most amazing now moments until I see you next time, which could be at 6:30 in a few minutes, or it could be Saturday at 10:10, or it could be Monday, or it could just be another day on the app. So thank you for being here. I woke up with a racing mind, back to work chaos, feeling the grounding. I'm so glad, Katie. Thank you. See you soon, Lauren. Yes. Thanks for holding beautiful space for us. Absolutely, Beverly. It's my honor and pleasure. All right, my loves. I'm going to go make my tea, go get my speaker so we can enjoy Free Flow Friday. Sounds like we have a couple of conversations in the stew. Tiffany says, see you in a bit. For those of you headed out, enjoy the weekend ahead. Thank you, Tiffany. Awesome. You too, Dana. Thank you so much. Dana says, enjoy this beautiful day. And Serena says, Tiffany, best of luck for the new school year. Yes, getting back into your new routine. I'll be listening while cycling. I love it, Beverly. Enjoy the cycling too. Tiffany says, thank you. All right, my loves. I will see you momentarily if you choose to. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Ciao for now. Thank you. And thank you for the hearts. I want to send some back. Awesome. You're welcome, Audrey. You're welcome, Beverly. Ciao for now.